Before we get into today's episode, we just want to give a really special shout out to a special friend of ours. Massive support. Thank you for all the donations. This shout out goes to you, Paris. Let's go. Paris and Will, I should say, because they both got the message in there.
Yes, sir. Love heart, Korean love heart.
Man, I'm just shook, with all the love that we've been receiving.
So shook you don't even know how to speak.
Yeah, just shook, bro. English is out the window now.
Honestly, I mean, like, bro, thank you so much. I mean, it's the best kind of boost when you see those kind of things.
Yeah.
You see people invested in your dream as well.
For sure.
And it definitely gives you that boost to just want to make it.
Yeah. Want
to do more. And definitely, I mean, like, this is a shout out to you.
You're
honestly.
The special someone. You're the MVP.
Exactly. Today's MVP is you.
So anyone else, if you guys want to do donations, Linktree will be in the link below. So yeah, everything's in there. All about Culture Type, where to find us, where the donation is, TikTok, Instagram. We're all in there. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet.
So anyway, let's get into the episode. What's going on, guys? I'm Nate.
I'm Chris.
And welcome to
another episode of blah, blah, blah.
Bro, no matter how many times we go over this, it's bound to be messed up. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad.
It's alright. We'll recover. So,
okay.
Are we going to start that again?
Yeah, we're going to start again. Okay. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? I'm Nate.
I'm Chris.
And we are Culture Type. Welcome back. Woo!
Wait, it's not even, yeah, it's good. We're good. You know how we do. We're going to be starting off this episode with affirmations. I'll be the one reading onto it. And I'll pass it over to the mic once we're done. And Nate can take us over with what we are talking about today. So let's get into this. I haven't shuffled it, so you can have it the organic way. Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Do you want a drum roll? Yeah. Edit it in. Whilst you're shuffling that, you guys may notice we got a new setup.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in a different location.
Yeah, it's a new location.
I'll better spice it up.
Yep. You already know.
We're on
new vibes.
Alright. Sweet. So I'm gonna get this card. I believe what it is.
Yes.
Alright, so the card today, we got Skyline. So let's see. Skyline, I'll read it out. The view is whimsical from your standpoint. You are allowing yourself to feel at total ease, waving effortlessly through the present moment. Keep a journal close so that you can write down your experiences down for the future enlightenment. So it's pretty much saying that take a moment and see where you're at now.
Yeah.
With the journal.
Yeah.
And write down like what's around you. What's like we're in a different location today. As Culture Type, we're in a different location, and it's so much fire, so much energy. I'm so excited to be onto this, new era thing. So it's just really soaking it in. Yeah. As us two individuals. So
hard. I mean, like, when it comes to being on a journey, you want to focus on the result you want, but at the same time, you also want to take in the journey that you're on, and the experience that you're going through.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, you just caught a flight today. You're in the air. You probably had that. What's that song that you had? That Kanye West song that we had last week.
Oh, bro, I forgot it. Wait, how did it go again? Wait, if you guys seen the episode, you know what I'm on about. You know what we're on about.
Definitely. But
touch the sky. Touch the sky.
I'm gonna touch the sky. Hey. We're gonna touch the sky. I don't know the rest of the words. I don't know that bit, but so much fire, like literally skylines. Drop it down in the comment wherever your journey is.
Hard.
I would love to read where you're at in your stage of life at the moment. I think it'll just be super cool to like share with us and with everyone else.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm going to hand it over to Nate if we've got nothing else.
Bring it on over here. Now, so today's episode, we got a sneaker episode this week. We are going over April releases. And we're just gonna kind of share our opinions on them. We got from the look of the list, there's a lot of hype coming. But you'll see in this video what we're talking about. But that's pretty much this episode.
How exciting. An April release drop. Let's see what's happening. Let's see if there's any good heat that's dropping. Yeah. Anything good to resell out there.
Because what are your thoughts on how the sneaker game has been so far this year in terms of like the drops?
Sneaker game, I think it was really good compared to last year.
Yeah.
Seeing of what, to be honest, I'm trying to think about what happened even last year. I think it's really heavy heated this year with like, we just had the reimagines. Did we have the was it Lost and Found this year?
No, that was last year. The reimagines cement threes. We had like the Nike SB and Jordan Ford collab. We had we had quite a bit. Yeah. And like looking at the April list, it's gonna get even more like heat.
I think this year is the year. I think this is gonna be so much stuff dropping.
No, I agree. Well, I mean, like, let's break into it.
Yeah, let's go have a look at this list. I'm going to be talking about these are dropping. 6th of April, the New Balance 550 Turtle Doves and also the Honeycomb.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 colorways that's dropping.
Yep.
What are you thinking?
550s. Oh, see, now, with our first episode, we said 550s were overrated.
Yeah, I stick with that opinion.
Yeah, same. I stick with that. But I'm going to ask the same question you asked me.
Yeah.
How do you reckon they go about making the comeback? Do you reckon? But the thing is, right? Yeah. When you're asking that kind of question, the shoe has to be known as an overrated shoe.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's generalized as an overrated shoe?
Yo,
exactly. Yeah. Yo. If you disagree with that, damn. If you think they're not overrated.
I think 550s are, but like there hasn't been really so much collabs with 550s.
Yeah,
I know that Joe Freshgood did one. I know that Rich was it Rich? No, I can't remember the name. Something Brian. I think Rich Brian or something. There was a new different colorway, and then we have the ALD collabs. But there were, apart from those 3 names, I haven't seen anything else. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any more collabs. But with these 2 colorways, I think the Turtle Dove is a watered down version of the Joe Freshgood kind of colorway.
Yeah.
Because it was like a cream colorway with like a hint of color, but this one's just all cream. So I think it's just like a watered down retail version.
Yeah.
And then the Honeycomb, it's giving me the old school Lakers, like, you know, the colors there, but
hard. I
can't dislike it. I think it's cool direction, and but the only thing I dislike is just overrated. That's all.
I think that's what with the Honeycomb. It's a very interesting color palette because it all works together. Yeah, but it's not a color palette you would see on a shoe normally.
Yeah,
and like when it comes to the 550s, with the way the shoe is, it's a kind of shoe like they're overrated, but they are. I don't want to say they're a nice shoe, because then that just disregards the whole fact that I said they're overrated. But
it's like you can appreciate a good looking shoe. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we say it's overrated, but we're not gonna, and that's one reason that we're not gonna buy it, because it's overrated.
Yeah, hard.
It's overrated.
But I mean, like, asking that question, how do you reckon they bounce back from being the status of overrated? How do you reckon they should go about bouncing back? Because do you reckon these drops will help that?
I reckon what we had a discussion in the car about where about the pandas, I think stop doing them, and then bounce back. Like just have that time. Just let it, like, you have to enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Like if you're even with like our journey with life and stuff, you've got to enjoy the process, and then if it gets too much, you just will miss out on the good things. Like you just what's that word? Like just you will take it for granted.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You'll just say, oh, new, like that's the new, it's a new, but then again, there was not enough appreciation at the time and moment.
Yeah.
Like Skyline, like our card said, you need to appreciate where you at now. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see you, boy.
Yes.
Nah, yeah. I mean, like I think I'm in the same boat. Because I think what people love about sneakers is the feeling of exclusive, like being exclusive. And so when it comes to buying a sneaker
for sure,
that is on the market for a limited time and then goes away, that feeling of being like, when you've got that sneaker, then you kind of feel like you're like in.
Yeah.
And when you've got the 550s, it's just like you see every other person, like every second person and their child wearing it. Like you may have like the sick ass colorway, but I guarantee you, the next 5 minutes you step out your door, you're seeing the same colorway on a different person. Like, bro, like, honestly, like I think you're right. I think they need to kind of, if not stop, maybe slow down. Because like we were saying, they're focused on quantity over quality.
Ah, yes.
And so I think they're so focused on getting the numbers out.
Yeah.
They're kind of missing out on like the whole quality of the shoe.
And New Balance is normally good for that. Like, it's just the who's ever in charge of the 550s. Yeah. Who's ever in charge of the 550s, then.
Yeah, hard. But like that being said though, these colors in general, I don't know.
Right. Would you get them?
Probably
no. Just no.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking about it.
That's me. Like,
no, I'm not getting them. I don't care. If they're going for 10, 50, less than 100.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're going for any cheaper price. I'm not getting them.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, then damn. Okay. Now, going on to our next shoe.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go into a really not convenient, but a really inevitable direction. We're gonna go to the Travis Scott.
Okay.
And the Jordan 1 Low.
Oh.
Okay. OG olive drop. Where are you ranking this shoe in his releases?
Damn.
So again, you got the Jordan 1, the Travis Scott 1 highs and lows.
For sure, you got the markers, fragments.
You got
those are heavy.
Cactus Jacks, the 4s. You've also got the reverse mockers, like you said, and you've also got the Phantom Blacks. And then you've also got those 6s, but the 6s suck.
Yo, that's already at the bottom.
Yo, we don't even need it. That's disgracing the Travis Scott name. No.
I'm so sorry. I mean, if you do like those 6s, that is cool. That is dope. But I feel like an opinionated, that is the weakest Travis. Like, honest. Like, 4s are heavy. I like the 4s. Like, if you're going to go for a uni blue 4, you might as well go for the Travis Scott uni blue, because it's pretty much the same. It just has the Travis Scott name. But in saying this, where am I going to place this? This is going to be above the 4, and I'm going to have the brown ones on top, because that's so iconic. Then the fragments. I really actually do like the fragments.
Same. I actually like the fragments as well.
The hint, the dark, the blue they chose, and the white and the black. Are just sick. Are just so different. And then you've got the reverse. So you're putting this kind of not at the bottom, but near the bottom. Yeah, it's in the middle. It's pretty much in the middle.
For me, I'm probably putting it as like one of his weaker ones.
You reckon he's gonna do a high in this? Because you know how the fragments, there was a high.
True, and same with the Jordan ones, the mocha ones.
Yeah, there was a high. Yeah.
Possibly, but then again, he's been on a low game at the moment. Like the Phantom Blacks and the reverse mochas, they were all lows. He hasn't done any highs in a while.
He hasn't, with all those ones.
And I don't, for some reason, I don't see him going in a high direction.
And you've got the Air Max ones as well.
Yeah, you do have the Air Max ones. Well, I feel like you're putting the Air Max ones up top, right?
Nah, not those ones.
Oh yeah, true. No, an interesting shoe.
Yeah, for sure.
But for me, I'll probably have to put it down there. I'll probably feel like at the bottom, I've got the 6s, and then those ones.
For sure.
Like, no disrespect, but disrespect.
So the release date on this is 26. So Vena 1 is playing in the crop 26th of April. That's the drop date.
The olive colorway as well. What do you think about the colorway?
I'm liking the olive.
Yep.
But I just feel like the other colors had to switch up, because there's already so much neutral tone. With all of the other shoes.
Yeah. And it's not, I don't know, it's not hidden.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
Like when I saw the shoe, like when I saw the reverse mochas and the Phantom Blacks.
Yeah.
Bro, when I saw those shoes, I was like, yo.
I like the Phantom Blacks.
Yeah, the Phantom Blacks are gangs with the white stitching.
Yeah,
and like the
all black shoe.
Hard.
Like, that's definitely.
But with this one, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's not giving.
Mm.
And like, I mean, it's kind of got like a suede texture to the look of it.
Yeah.
By the looks of it. And I like that.
Yeah.
But as a colorway as a whole, I'm iffy on it. Maybe it'll probably be different in
Fair
person.
enough.
Maybe
All
it's
right,
different
Nate.
in person, but hey.
Sure. But what do you guys think? If we're talking smack, just put some emojis down there. But
just comment down below your thoughts on the shoe, because damn.
Okay, so we're gonna be moving on to the next shoe. We left the shoe for the last one, apparently. So this is a drop happening on April the 11th. The Nike Dunk Mid Panda.
The controversial topic of Panda Dunks. Oh, brother.
A mid Panda Dunk.
Yep.
I think this. I don't know why they did a mid. You've got like.
Yep.
Mid, like Pandas drop maybe a year and a half now. Would you say?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's like a long time to just drop mids where they've constantly release so many Panda lows, and then they want to do a mid.
Yeah,
I would do it mid and a part where there was out of stock of all the lows, and then you've just got a mid alternative for people just to buy off the shelf.
True, eh?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I agree. Because that's real interesting that they're bringing out the mid.
Yeah.
I don't see it doing well.
Yeah.
Because the mid shoe game is very, very abysmal.
Yeah.
It's unlucky.
Yeah.
And so it's real interesting why they would want to drop a mid Panda. Because you've already got the lows and you've got highs.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you trying to do?
So many alternatives now.
But for some reason, I feel like these shoes are going to pop off.
Still,
yeah,
it's still gonna pop off for some reason.
Because it's a simple colorway. Yes, I'll give them that.
Yeah,
but at the same time, they're dunks.
Yeah,
and it's like if these mids are gonna be anything like the Jordan mids, as in they don't sell as high as lows or highs.
Yeah, and
these mids are gonna sell like the lowest.
Yeah,
I feel like it's probably gonna pop off. If anything, I won't be surprised if I see people wearing mid Panda dunks more than the low.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be surprised if the quality control is gonna be there with so many Panda getting dropped. Because Nike's starting to fall down because of the just been pumping it up. But
exactly, and like the shoe itself, it's. I mean, like you can't really say anything about it.
Yeah,
because there's not much going on.
Yeah. But I think if it is gonna do well. And I highly doubt it for a reason, because I feel like everyone's going to be leaning towards the trend and what the celebrities are wearing. Mm-hmm. And am I going to see a celebrity in mid Panda dunks? I don't think I will. And will I catch them in highs? I'm not too sure. But I feel like lows always going to have that statement where everyone wants the lows over the mids or the highs.
True. But now see, you've got a range you can choose from. You can either go for the lows, the mids, or the highs.
You can switch it up, guys.
Yeah, hard. Monday you want to wear the lows, Wednesday you want to wear the mids, and Saturday's for the highs.
Hey, I can't complain about that, to be honest.
So I think that's, for me, that's why I see, that's also contradicting why I think it could go well.
Yeah.
Because there's so many options now.
Yeah.
They got two other options they can choose from.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to come down to the price point.
Yeah.
I think, because are the highs more expensive than the lows, eh?
They are.
And then with the mids coming in, it's like depending on how well they do. Obviously on drop, I don't think they're going to be like crazy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it'll probably eventuate to a point where it's like the mids are gonna be selling more.
Yeah, and plus, I feel like lows is always gonna have that resale value as well.
Yeah,
you know, like if you're gonna, I don't think everyone's gonna sell a mid. I could be wrong. Like it's so unpredictable. It's like stocks, like
hard,
and
hard.
Like with the mids, I doubt that I see it's gonna be resale value.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like
what the next biggest question is is it gonna devalue the resale values of the lows
and
now?
The highs? Oh, that's a good question.
Because now there's a mid now, so
I mean, like, how has it been since? How has their game been since the shoe was declared overrated?
not so great, hey. Like you cannot, like, I think there's only like a $100 upmark or like even $70 upmark, and
exactly. And it's gotten to the point where like they're doing so much quantity, like there's stores all over the place that are like, they have loads, like buckets full of like Panda Dunks. And so I think that's a good question. I feel like it could hinder the resale value.
Yeah. And I think with my store, the company I work with, Hype, we've just released woman size on Panda Dunks. There was a shock drop. We made posts about it. It went through the bigger stores like Sylvia Park, Newmarket, Albany, the Base, and like the seller had sold out within that one day. So we've only got selected size range, but it's still in there. The game's still in there.
See, now when you ask that question, it's kind of you gotta like consider like what kind of perspective are you meaning? Is it gonna hinder them in terms of like hinder their name?
Yeah.
Or is it because it's not gonna like hit their sales? I feel like.
Yeah. Facts.
Because like no matter what you do, I feel like people are always just gonna want to buy Panda Dunks.
Facts.
Like it's like the Air Force One, but it's not on the same level as Air Force One.
Nah, for sure.
Like Panda Dunks, like you buy a pair, you're on them, you get another pair.
Yeah.
But in terms of it, is it gonna like impact their name, like the Dunk name? Possibly. Because it's like it's like when you look at this shit, it's like, damn, they really trying out here.
They really try.
Like they really trying now.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's like what's going on now? Yeah. And so I mean, like, I don't know. It's unpredictable, like you're saying. Yeah. It's really unpredictable.
Oh, 100%. All right. I think we're gonna. That's it. That's the topic for the April. And that's done.
April.
We're gonna be closing this chapter off.
Yeah, we're gonna transition into our outro.
Let's go. And that brings us to the end of this April drop episode.
Yes, sir.
I hope you enjoyed the topic as much as we did. I think there was some really, really good, what do you call it, like talks about.
Yeah, interesting. When it comes to sneakers, it can be a very controversial subject.
For sure.
I mean, like, damn, there's a lot of hot takes.
Definitely.
There was a lot of hot takes.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, like, nevertheless, it was a fun episode. Let us know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on these drops.
And will you be cropping any of them? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Let us know. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, like, personally, I'll probably not cop any of them.
Oh yeah, that's cool. This can that's not fire.
Maybe the Travis Scotts, but who knows? What about you? The
Solomon's is not too bad, like, but I'm not heavy. I've never bought a pair of Solomon's. I've just got given, so
yeah,
maybe I'm happy with that now. But
God given.
Yeah.
This guy.
That guy. Culture Type, baby. That's what happened around
Sponsored over here.
But yeah, that brings us to the end of Culture Type. Yep. We enjoyed it heaps heavily, so
make sure you tune in next week. What's next week?
Next week we got music,
sneaker,
anime, and then music. Yeah.
Nah,
so anime episode.
Okay, sweet guys. Well, that's us. We'll see you next time. Peace.